Let me ask you 3 questions. Do you constantly question your own worth in your relationship? Are you walking on eggshells, afraid of saying or doing the wrong thing? Have you ever wondered if there's a way out? If you answered yes to any of those questions, you're not alone and I'm here to help you. I'm Dr. and DJ Bodalia, here to guide you through the warning signs of toxic relationships and share strategies for reclaiming your happiness. Toxic relationships can have a huge impact on your mental well-being, and it's important to recognize the red flags. Make sure you stick around for the whole video because I'll be sharing practical strategies to help you take control of your own situation. Gaslighting is a serious thing and we need to shed some light on it. Have you ever had that nagging feeling where you start doubting your own sanity, questioning if what you're experiencing is real or if you're just going crazy? Well, that's what gaslighting is all about. So gaslighting techniques can take different forms, and it's important to know them all. One trick is when someone denies or dismisses your experiences or feelings, making you doubt if what you're going through is valid. They might say stuff like, "Come on, you're overreacting," or "You're just imagining things." It's like they're trying to make you feel like your emotions are all in your head, leaving you feeling confused and second-guessing your own reality. Another sneaky move gaslighters pull off is distorting the truth. They twist events, change the story, or even straight up deny things that you know for sure happened. It's like they're trying to rewrite history right in front of your eyes. Oh, and get this, the blame game is their favorite playground. Gaslighters will do everything to make you believe that you're the one to blame for their behavior or the problems in the relationship. They'll say things like, "If only you didn't do that, I wouldn't have reacted in that way." It's a twisted way to control and make you feel guilty for things that aren't even your fault. And let's not forget the constant criticism and belittlement. Gaslighters are experts at tearing down your self-esteem. They'll pinpoint your flaws and weaknesses, making you feel inadequate and worthless. And here's the worst part. Gaslighters love to isolate you. They'll try to cut you off from your support systems like friends and family, making you believe that they're the only ones who truly care about you or understand you. It's a very sneaky way to gain control over you and make it harder for you to seek help or get a fresh perspective outside of the toxic relationship. Now that we know these gaslighting techniques, you'll be able to recognize them and start breaking free from their grip. You deserve to have your reality respected and validated, so don't let anyone mess with your truth. If you're finding this video helpful so far, make sure you give it a like and also subscribe to my channel because I'm sharing mental health content with powerful well-being strategies every single week. Picture this. 1 minute you're on top of the world, feeling loved and adored, and the next you're feeling like you're drowning in a sea of emotions. The constant ups and downs can be exhausting, but don't worry because there is a way out. Here's the plan. Take a moment to reflect and pay attention to those extreme highs and lows. Notice any patterns that emerge. Are there certain triggers or situations that set off this emotional roller coaster? Understanding the root causes can help you regain control. Now, let's get down to business. Self-care can work like magic. This is the part where you focus on what you can control by doing activities that promote emotional stability and balance. Whether it's practicing mindfulness, creativity like art or music, or simply spending time in nature. Doing this can help ground you and bring a sense of calm amidst the storm. If you're struggling emotionally and it feels like too much, consider seeking therapy or counseling too to help you navigate your emotions and develop healthy coping mechanisms. They can act as your rock as you ride this emotional roller coaster and help you find stability and peace within yourself. When it comes to manipulation and control, trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Maybe your partner is constantly questioning your every move or making you doubt yourself. Recognize when your boundaries are being violated, whether it's emotional, physical, or psychological, and don't be afraid to speak up. You deserve to be treated with respect and kindness. You should also seek support from your trusted crew, whether it's friends, family, or professionals who can give you an outside perspective and help you see things clearly when you're feeling overwhelmed. Reach out to them, have a heart-to-heart, and let them in on what's been going on, because sometimes a fresh pair of eyes can help you spot those red flags that you might have missed. When it comes to spotting and addressing those red flags, developing assertiveness skills is the secret sauce here. Practicing assertive communication techniques like using I statements to express how you feel. Let me give you an example. I feel hurt and disrespected when my boundaries are disregarded. This communicates how you feel when your boundaries are not respected in a relationship. It conveys your emotions without blaming or accusing the other person. Remember, your voice matters. If you've got any tips for spotting red flags, make sure you drop them below in the comments. Seriously, who wants to be bombarded with negative feedback all the time? Constant criticism is a total downer and can really mess with your self-esteem. First things first, let's build up that self-esteem armor of yours. Affirmations and positive self-talk are your secret weapon. Seriously, start telling yourself how amazing you are and that you're more than enough just the way you are. It might feel a bit cheesy at first, but trust me, it's like giving yourself a confidence boost whenever you need it. I do this in various parts of my life when I need a confidence boost, and it works wonders. Now, let's talk about boundaries when it comes to criticism from your partner. Honest, constructive feedback can be helpful for personal growth, but there's a huge difference between helpful feedback and unwarranted criticism. Learn to accept the constructive stuff gracefully and use it as an opportunity to improve yourself. But when it comes to the unwarranted negativity, it's time to draw the line. Reject it and don't let it define your worth. You know who you are, and nobody else's opinion should shake that. And here's the cherry on top. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people. Find your tribe, the ones who lift you up and appreciate you for who you are. These are the folks who will see your value, and their positive vibes will counterbalance any negative energy that comes your way. Negative talk from others hurts, but actually, negative self-talk, the way we speak to ourselves, can be even more destructive to our well-being. I'm bringing a video out on techniques to challenge negative self-talk very soon, so make sure you hit the subscribe button below to see it as soon as it's out. Now, we're diving into tricky territory of isolation tactics. Toxic relationships often involve cutting you off from your support network, leaving you feeling alone and isolated. But remember, you don't have to go through this alone. There is a way out. Develop connections with supportive friends, family, or social groups outside of the toxic relationship. Reaching out to those who bring positivity and love into your life. Those relationships will be your pillars of support. And don't forget this, gradually reintroduce activities and hobbies that you enjoy. Reconnect with the things that light up your soul and make you feel alive. It's a beautiful way to reclaim your identity and remind yourself of the unique individual that you are. Boundaries. They're like a protective force field around your well-being.
How are you doing that?
But sometimes toxic relationships can be boundary busters. So it's time to reclaim your personal space and establish healthy boundaries. Here's the scoop. Clearly define and communicate your boundaries to the other person involved. Let them know what's acceptable and what's not. It's about respecting your needs and ensuring your well-being. Remember, boundaries are not walls. They're bridges that allow for healthy connections. Here's the key. Be firm and consistent. Don't back down when your boundaries are being challenged, and be prepared to set consequences if those boundaries are breached. It's a way of showing that you mean business and demanding the respect that you deserve. Let's talk about the issue of walking on eggshells. Toxic relationships can create a fearful atmosphere where you're constantly on edge, unsure of what might set the other person off. Your safety and well-being should always come first. Here's the deal. Reflect on the impact of the environment on your well-being, assessing your safety and evaluating whether the relationship is healthy for you. Sometimes recognizing that you're in an unhealthy situation is the first step towards positive change. If you find yourself in a dangerous or abusive situation, it's crucial to develop an exit plan. In this situation, you should inform your closest and most trusted friends or family, and reach out to professionals who can guide you through the process of safely leaving the relationship. Relationships can be challenging and, in some cases, negatively affect your mental health, bringing on symptoms of depression and anxiety. In this video on screen here, I talk about 7 common triggers of anxiety, with one of them actually being relationship issues. If you want to know what the other 6 are and learn strategies to manage your anxiety triggers, make sure you check it out. I'll see you in the next video.